Greetings folks. These little boxes from Runcam just keep getting smaller. This one is the Micro Eagle. So it's a micro version of the other Eagle FPV cameras, which are seriously good quality FPV cameras with awesome wide dynamic range. The Micro Eagle input power 5 to 36 volts, which is a really nice wide input voltage. Switchable from 16:9 to 4:3 aspect ratio, 170 degree view on 16:9 and 140 on 4:3 aspect ratio. Switchable from NTSC and PAL, doesn't have the voltage on screen display or any on screen display. Let's open him up. Nicely packaged, a very sweet looking red anodized alloy look. Tiny little camera compared to the Eagle with a big lens, similar sized lens. It looks exactly the same as the lens on the Eagle Pro actually. Look at that. What else do we get in the box? So we get the menu selector and the little cable to plug that in. Nuts and bolts. Standard little mount, and the video out and powering cord, which has two little 3-pin connectors. So on the back we have the video and power setup selector plug-in, little screw holes there, lens, all nicely glued together. That's glued on quite securely there. Good looking little camera, I have to say. Alright, let's fire it up. I have another cable which will do the job for this one. Plug that in, grab a video transmitter, connect that up. Connect up a battery. Alright. That's all connected up and working. I'll plug in the display setup. There we go. Now all we need is a screen. And there we are, with a lovely looking wide angle, beautiful wide dynamic range image. Let's pull the menu up, and it's the usual Runcam menu: image, maximum gain, wide dynamic range. We've got 6 levels of wide dynamic range. That's sort of less, you get more contrast, and then up to 6 where you get the maximum wide dynamic range effect. I'll leave it, what about 5 maybe. Image enhance, sharpness. If it's on 15 you get that sort of harsh jaggy lines, especially with the edge value there. I don't really like that, so I tend to put the edge down to 0 and the detail just lift it up until you start getting the shimmery lines. You don't really need much at all, I don't think, so 5, that'll do. Saturation, you can play with this to get what you want. 0 saturation is black and white, 15 is full bright colours. Let's leave it at about 12. You can mirror it left to right, right to left. You can flip it upside down if you would ever want that, I suppose, with a tight mounting situation, I guess, where you wanted the cable to come out of the bottom. Language, load the default, and save and exit. Let's save and exit that. Alright. What we can actually do also is switch from 4.3 to 16.9. That's now 4.3. I'll match the screen with that. And there's the 4.3 image on the monitor and the 4.3 image coming from the camera. I like the widest angle of view, so I'm going to go for 16.9. which is beautiful on my fixed wing flying. We don't have any on-screen display to set up, so what you would normally do is push and hold the top button to bring up the on-screen display, but none of that, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so far it's a beautiful looking camera. All we need to do now is pop it on the plane and go for a fly. I've mounted the little Micro Eagle on the nose of my Ranger 1600. It's a very windy day, so this is the perfect plane for flying in wind. Little FPV backpack, powered from 4S in here. Camera can handle 4S. I apologise for the weather. Beautiful bright sunny day, no clouds at all. Well, a few clouds, but it's going to be perfect conditions for trying out a camera. But ideally I'd want to try this on a dull, cloudy day to see how it would perform in bad conditions. Unfortunately, we have perfect conditions. Alright, we're all recording. Launching into the low sun. Let's see how we go. Alright, goggles are on. Got a beautiful view. Oh, there's a lot of wind out there. Even look at the sun. We've got the sun in the scene and still got perfect views everywhere. I could dial down that edge sharpness a bit more, I think. Gosh, look at that. Stunning. Beautiful wide angle view looking out over the Barwon River and the train line. Over to the industrial park over there. Coming back, that's the Reedy section down there. If you lose your plane down there after a bit of rain, you'll never get it back. There's the sun up there, look at that, beautiful. Coming back over the Dog Obedience Club. And I'll turn downwind, scoot over my position. I'm up quite high. Golf club in the distance, there's the gun club down below there, the good footy ovals over behind. And we'll head back up again. Oh, what a lovely view. Very windy, but this Volantex Ranger is just flying beautifully smoothly. Look at that. This is just the perfect plane. Perfect FPV plane. Dry out there now, a few patches of green, but this is Australia in the summer. Picture quality is stunning. Me down there. Whee! There's a radical landing. Excellent. Very, very impressed with this little camera. Beautiful image quality, equal to the full-size Eagle, I would say. For some models, I've gotten used to having the voltage telemetry on screen, but I've actually got a voltage sensor on this one.
0.3 volts, 216 milliamp hours.
So I don't need it on screen.
0 amps, 16.3 volts, 216 milliamp hours.
And I've virtually got a full battery, so I'm going to keep on flying. Glide down for a swish past. Whoop. It's a bit close. Wind was blowing me back. Let's go and play a bit of cricket.
12 minutes.
Well, let's chase the shadow. I like that. Whoop. And fly into the shadow.
47 dB. 45 dB.
Fortunately, to chase the shadows, I've got to go downwind. Here's my shadow. How cool is that? I love it. Of course, you've got to make sure you don't fly into your shadow.
49 dB.
Gliding now. Bring it around into the wind. Nice landing. Oh, well, great little camera. Love it.